Okay, great rise to beautiful beings. I wanted to talk because people don't really understand, okay? People really don't understand life and people. I learned very fast. My mother taught me very young. You meet somebody, you want to hang out, you want to do things. They talk to your phone all day. I don't even have this issue right now. I'm not talking to nobody on the phone. Can I be frank and honest? When people flirt with me on the phone, what you wearing? What you got on? I'm not that fantasy type. I never was a fantasy type. I always thought it was creepy. Not saying I wouldn't do it. Not saying that I wouldn't get on a certain chat and fantasize. But if a person turned me on, they'll know. They'll know. They ain't got to bring lies out of me. But this is not even about this. This is about everybody had a life before they met you. Everybody perceived life differently. Okay? Everybody had a life before they met you. Everybody perceived life differently. And let's say you get $1 million. You got one person that get $1 million that's going to blow it in a week, a person that's going to blow it in about 5-10 years, and you got one person who's going to hoard it, hide it. Okay? You got certain people that are going to put their children in college, open up a trust. You got certain people that's going to flip a business. You got some people that's retired that just want to spend the money slowly and retire early. You know, they at their retirement phase. This all is saying everybody know what to do with what they want to do with it, the way they want to do with it. Okay? So that's just like relationships, people. Have you ever seen people, you're talking about something, but their response, your expectations for their response was totally different? Like you're trying to see if they eye to eye with you, but their response is totally nonchalant and cold. Like it has nothing to do with what you're talking about, right? Just know everybody's perception is different. Everybody, the way they see things is different. You're not going to get the same attitude. You're not going to get the same response. You're not going to get the same nothing. Okay? Nothing. So let's do some card readings. See what's going on here. I hope everybody is doing good. I do appreciate the people who have got readings from me. That's a start to get a reading from Sky. Okay. Yeah. Happy family and being at peace. Happy family and being at peace. You can't beat it. You can't beat it. Trust in your own heart. And don't rely on other people's perspective. Do you know how many people in your lifetime will fail you, will let you down just by their perspective? By the way what they expect of you, don't even have no expectations. Do you know expectations are the things that cause you not to respect no? The answer, no. The answer is no. You're definitely growing, okay? You're definitely growing. And you do deserve this companionship, okay? Lovers, okay? You deserve every bit of it. But this time, it's not going to be you just accepting what's available. It's not going to just be that. No more out in the cold, okay? Because now you know how to reflect. You know how to see the truth. You know how to agree with people or not agree with people. You know how to accept no, okay? You think because you all perked up, you smiling and stuff, and somebody tell you no, take it. Take it. I remember a long time ago, I was at a Mexican club. It was BBW night, Big Beautiful Woman night. So you had all the thick Latino women in there, thick black women in there, but it was only one black man, and he had on a red suit. This was a valuable lesson for me. So since he was at the bar and he was like this, profiling, I didn't want to mess up his profile. I just said, hey, I'm new to town. Let's swap numbers. Because whatever he was in there for, I wanted to get out of his way and just observe him mingling, right? But usually a red suit standing out like that, it pushed people away. People like, oh, they too dazzled tonight. I'm not gonna approach them. They're not approachable. It's like a red stop sign. Stop. Even a red dress. You just look. Stop. You just look. Yeah. Them voices, disturbance. So let me finish telling you, because I feel like this guy was a bit disturbed. The way he was dressed, I wanted him to land whatever he was trying to land in that club. So me being new there, and I wasn't but 200 pounds then, and I wore well, big old titties, hips in California. Had the long hair braided. I was ready that night. But I wasn't dressed like he was dressed. He had on a nice suit top, a nice jacket, red jacket. And I just approached him and said, hey, how you doing? I noticed you're the only black guy in here. I just want to swap numbers with you. I'm new to the area. Instead of him saying, okay, so I could go on and get out his way so he could finish profiling. I never felt like I should interfere with a person profiling. Does that make sense? And I don't want nobody to interfere with me profiling. If I'm profiling, that means you're supposed to fall back. You're supposed to just come in like a shrink, like not a shrink, like a monk or a guru or something. You just supposed to come in, say your blessings, and keep on moving. Whether you pass them your number or not. But this is what he said. He said, this is why I never approach another motherfucker profiler. He didn't have a problem with me being a black woman and a thick woman. He at the BBW club, okay? It was BBW night. He was there for the big women. His bitch ass said, you didn't ask me what my name is. You didn't introduce yourself. You didn't ask me how. You didn't even introduce yourself. I said, I did introduce myself. I was just going to let you keep profiling. I just wanted to swap numbers. And if you ever wanted to hang out one day, or you ever wanted to get to know me, you could call me. I'm not going to sit up here with you at a bar while you profiling and talk to you 30 minutes just to swap numbers. No, I'm going to swap numbers with you. I'll send you some pictures of me. I'll let you know what side of town I live on. I'll let you know where I'm from. But I'm not about to try to hold a full-fledged conversation with you in a nightclub. I'm just not going to do it. Most people say, hey, how you doing? Where you from? And then you tell them where you from. And then if you're not about to dance, or if they not about to buy you a drink or whatever, or you buy them a drink, it don't fucking matter to me. But you just swap numbers. And they usually say, what you doing after the club? You want to go out? You want to go out to eat? You want to do something? You want to meet up next weekend? It's very short and vague holding a conversation with somebody at a club. If they holding a conversation with you over 3-4 minutes of you swapping your phone numbers, they trying to fuck. They trying to hold you down until you leave the club to fuck. And I wasn't feeling that. And ain't it funny? You can't make this shit up. You can't make it up. So his red symbolized he was ready to fuck. And he wanted to be able to dominate the woman. But I just wasn't that type. I wasn't that type. You're sitting at the bar. So, of course, you're waiting for the women to approach you. If you wanted to approach the women, you would put yourself in a position to be approachable. He was not in a position to where he would be approaching the women. The women would have to come to him. And the only reason why, and if he was a Latino man or Spanish, that's Spanish. If he was a Spanish guy, Chinese guy with a red suit on, I would have just observed and watched any other woman see what they approach him, or was the red too strong, okay? But by him being a brother, in a BBW club. I knew he was there for the Spanish women, okay, of course. But I just wanted to have a connection. I'm connected. And that's another thing. Know when a person just networking. And know when a person really trying to holler at you. You got people out here that be disrespectful, thinking you trying to holler and you're not their taste. Hold on, wait a minute, baby. I'm just networking. Don't be disrespectful. So that's why you have to go back to the very beginning. People had a life before they met you. People perceive life differently. This man literally said, you did not introduce yourself. No, I didn't give you my name. I just let you know I'm from Georgia. I'm new to California. I want to swap numbers. You're the only brother in the club. And when he went on that bitch assness bullshit, I said, oh. And walked away. I sure did. 9 of Pentacles. It shows that your perspective is the only thing. The way you feel, the way you see life is the only thing that's going to pay you. It's the only thing that's going to pay you. It's the only thing that is going to bring you that respect and high vibration to do what you need to do. Waiting on another person to adjust to you is just going to bring that confusion. Waiting on another person to adjust to you is just going to bring that confusion. Reflect. Reflect. But that's strange. This card came out. It was just sitting there, and when I had to talk about it, I said, damn, he got a red shirt on. And they call this the fucking card, the King of Pentacles. He ready to fuck, okay? I'm ready to sex you down. I'm in my root chakra right now, right? So, okay, my phone got a little specs on. Okay. Anything else, Spirit, from this deck you'd like to say? Magic in reverse, but we're going to use it upright because we could talk about the good, pros, cons, everything. And 3 of Cups. Okay. So, your magic. What is your magic? Your magic is your essence. The way people perceive you, the way they see your light, how they're drawn to you, how they are repelled against you, right? That's what magic is. Then you can start doing incantations and stuff and changing it up. But you on the right track, baby. You on the right track. Long as you remember, everybody's perception in life is different. You got a bowl of water. They got a bowl of water. They used a bowl of water to see their reflection. The other person used a bowl of water to see what's the table level. And the dog used the bowl of water to drink it. Do you get what I'm saying? You set the bowl of water down because you forgot to use it. And then all the little insects and critters went in there and drowned. Do you see the use? Do you see the use? I don't think you hear me. Death and rebirth. That's right. I'm showing you how to expound your perception. Okay? You got a person that don't wipe their feet. They just take their shoes off at the front door. You got a person that wipe their feet and just walk through the house. And you got a person who don't wipe their feet and walk through the motherfucking house with their outdoor shoes on. Do you feel me? Time to practice your moon energy. Time to reflect, okay? Definitely time to just juggle the money. Don't worry about having this certain amount of money. Just juggle what you got. See, can you flip what you got? And see, they want you all bound up, but you're not. You're pretty much living your life, and they're trying to put you in that state of mind. They're trying to put that rah, rah, rah in your motherfucking head. And that's not the case. You get what I'm saying? They trying to put that rah 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 in your head, and that ain't the case. It's not the case. Queen of motherfucking wands. Okay? You minding your own business, you doing what you're supposed to do, and you glowing, baby. You are fucking glowing. You are doing what you need to do, give or take. You're doing what you need to do. Give or take. You got so much pep in your step. You got so much glow. You are sending out a frequency of love, self-love. And people come up, hey, how you doing? But you're so into yourself right now, the way you're supposed to be. Look, let me show you this Nine of Pentacles. This person is reaping their own benefits, created their own stability. Because they knew their vision. They knew their perception. They knew what they wanted in life. They knew that their dream, okay, you marry a person and he say, okay, we'll buy the land and the lake. But who is going to make that shit all oneness? Who going to make it all oneness? You get what I'm saying? Yes. If this has unlocked something within you, it's time to celebrate. Okay? If this has unlocked something within you, it's time to celebrate. And it's in reverse, so let's flip it upright. Are you doing what you need to do? Your Eight of Pentacles is what puts you in your Nine of Pentacles. It sets you into retirement. It sets you into where you don't have to rest on your laurels. Things are just coming in natural. So if you're not working on yourself, you're not working on your craft, you're not working on your expertise, you're not building your family, you're not building your brand, you're going to have problems. The goal is to get to this level. A lot of people don't reach this level of security. This is security. This is a person that juggled that money long enough to start flipping that money. Now they're just trying to bring in the benefits, the income, the residual income, okay? And look, it was in reverse. Collaboration. You're not going to have to really collaborate. Nothing's wrong with it. You can grow that way. But as you can see, everything about this was in solitude. Wait a minute. Let me get that jug of that money. All this was in solitude. You got to know what you want on your own. I'll give you another example. So I watched this guy over and over and over, this celebrity, say, it's not what you're doing. It's not what you're doing. It's how you're going to get it. Look how people calling both phones at the same time. It's not what you're doing. It's how you're going to get it. That's how you know I'm onto something. Both phones blow up at the same time and they both spam. Let me help you something. So this celebrity said, it ain't that you don't have the resources. Let's say you sign that contract. It ain't that you don't have the resources, but you want them to pay you showbiz money when you ain't doing nothing but singing. You belong in a studio. He said, now I'll give you an example. Beyonce and Chris Brown dance. They have a full show. Okay? They entertain for hours. They're going to bring in a different amount of money. Versus a person going to a nightclub or a jazz bar and going on stage and just singing to a full house. Just like you have comedians that They do tours. But you have certain comedians that fill up stadiums and auditoriums. You know, you got certain comedians that just fill up the little nightclub comedy shows, right? They probably fit 100 people. And they have to have a full house there the whole week. Whereas you got this one person that fill up arenas and stadiums, like Cat Williams, for 3 nights. Okay. So, what I'm saying is, when you're building your brand and you're building what you like, your brand can be, I want to get married, have children, and be a home wife. But you still got to build that brand. We're not, different perspectives, different perceptions. Your brand ain't got to be, I'm going to go out here and sell this and sell that and become an entrepreneur. No, baby, it's different perception. You could want to be a hobo on the beach every day and you want to make just enough income so you could survive on the beach for 40 years. You know, showing up to the beach every morning, relaxing, walking, jogging, and going home. You don't need no extra money. You just need enough to maintain the roof and, you know, any little knickknacks. Different perceptions. So this is not about a person just saying, let me get out here and do something. No, it could be simpler as me attracting my new husband, me attracting my new companion, me attracting my new partner, me attracting my new travel buddy or best friend or pen pal. Yeah. Your solitude, how you feel in solitude, is going to reflect how you feel approachable. So you got a lot of people that are very whimsical. Very whimsical. They don't need help. And the first thing a man say, you don't need help, I'm not interested. Then when you're juggling your money and you still don't need help, they ain't interested. When you're working on your craft and working on your desires and putting yourself in motion for the future, they still not interested. Then you decide to collaborate, and then they think your ideas suck. Everybody perception, everybody perspective. So what that mean? Get it how you could get it on your own. Get it how you could get it on your own. When you get at the right frequency with the right people, they're going to come. What you desire going to come. If you really putting in the discipline for the desire you want, it's going to come. It's inevitable. Okay? Your light, okay, let's say you're in the hood and you maintain it, okay? Your light shining so bright, the decent person that's bringing home $700 a week, $600 a week, looking at you like, He wants somebody where his $600 look like $1 million. He wants somebody where his $600 a week go a long ways. He want a woman who could live, even though if I had a man and he brought home clear $600 a week, $700 a week, and it was an all household thing, I don't see why he wouldn't be appreciated. That would be more than appreciated. Especially if he talk right, do right, got good dick, this, that, and the other. We go out, do things every now and then on a friendly budget. I'm like, why wouldn't it matter? But do you know you have men out here that actually want they $600, $700 to stretch for their household? They don't want the woman to have more than them. That's a man that's not thinking properly. And what that means is he feel like the only way he could wear the pants is if he make the most money. But what he's doing, he's blocking his blessings. See, strength came out. Why did strength come out? I'm going to pause a second. Why did strength come out? Some people want to show their strength. Some people don't want you to express your strength. And some people don't want you to express your gnosis, power, anything. They want you to be that little lamb that rely on them. But why? This man's struggling. He only relying on one income. He has no entrepreneurship. He's not trying to be his own business or boss. He really like going to work this job from 9 to 5, bringing home this $600 to $700 a week, and taking care of his family. Never in his life has he ever said, I'm going to open up a car wash or I'm going to open up a lawn care service. He's content with that $600 to $700 a week to take care of his family and his household. That is strength. That shows strength. But the fact that you don't want more, okay? Some people don't need more. Some people do have a tight budget and need more. Some way, somehow, that man is showing discipline that we can survive and save on this $600 a month. And that's the strength of the perspective. You got to see it. Is he trying to put your light out? What's the variables? Do you have children? Do he want you at home taking care of the children? It's cheaper that you take care of the children than him to go to work and you to go to work and have to buy a babysitter. Imagine that. You start working. You ain't got no career degree. You just get a regular fucking job. You bring home $300 a week after taxes. Your babysitter costs $300 a fucking week. Your babysitter costs $275 a week, and you're only bringing home $300 a week. So what makes sense? Stay home, take care of your fucking children, and then they'll get more out of it. They know who their first boss is. They know who their first God is, mother, father, versus putting them out into the world and allowing the world to discipline them, allowing the world to have to show some type of respect to them, versus learning from the household first, how to maintain a house, how to maintain a family. That's the very first card that came out. That nest egg, that family, that emotional support. So for some people, money not everything. Stability not everything. As long as they're together, that's all that matters. Discipline ain't everything. Whatever way the wind blows, that's what they do. Justice. This justice for you. I love this card, the way it reflects. They got the upright side and then they got the reflective side. The reflective side to me is spiritual. It's showing spiritual essence, the hermit. The fact that they both came out is saying, okay, you've somewhat mastered the physical reality. And we don't want you to get too much money to the point that you neglect your spiritual reality. So they always want you to reflect. They want you to go into hermit mode. They want you to access your possibilities and who you are. They want you to access where you come from and who you are. They want you to reflect on everything you've done and how you've done it. Okay? They want you to do that. Because there's a level of justice and there's a level of order. And to get this justice and get this order, you got to go into hermit mode. You have to reach out and connect with your soul guides, your soul tribe, your higher source energy, the frequency that brought you into this reality, the realm, your source frequency. That's beautiful. I need to say that multiple times. Yes, indeed. Page of Cups. Follow that heart. Follow the dreams. Follow the aspirations. You're going to get there. Things are moving slow, but you're going to get there. Your mind is made up, and you're going through those cycles. Imagine you got this spinning vortex. You're standing beside it. You don't think you're going to feel the frequency? You're going to get some type of download and upload just from being beside it. So you got this spinning vortex. You stick your finger in there, and then it starts to speed up your connectedness. Then let's say this vortex, you jump into it, and then you're one with it. Different perceptions, different perspectives. It's a leap of faith. It's a sacrifice. What are you willing to do? That alignment, okay? That alignment, that flame, knowing, okay? Letting go of that rah, that misery love company bullshit. Nobody sees your vision better than you. Do you know how many times people are going to tell you no and let you down? Nobody sees your vision better than you. You're the one who's going to make you. It don't mean that you can't share your space. You can't have love. But nobody is going to see your vision better than you. And reciprocation. Didn't I say it ain't like you can't have love, caring moments, and reciprocation? And nostalgia. You're growing to learn. It's not meant for you to know it overnight. Everything is elemental experience. Kindergarten. You're supposed to go through stages and be able to reflect and have nostalgic moments about your learning. Remember, like this one guy was saying, you tell the universe you want this, it's going to teach you how to appreciate it, what you got. You tell them you want to do that, it's going to teach you how to save. You tell them you want to do this, it's going to teach you how to work harder. You get what I'm saying? It's not going to sit up there and just throw it all at you at once. And if it do, just as quick as you got it, just as quick as you don't have the discipline to keep it. Okay? Anything else out of this deck? Ooh, we at 32 minutes, y'all. Let's just get some Kipper in real quick and some insight cards. We are at 32 minutes. If you would like a reading, tarot reading, occupation. Yes, this is about moving in the field that serves your higher good. What about this occupation? Imprisonment. Your occupation may have you in prison. Like, are you just doing it for the money, the stability, the venture out? Your occupation may have you in despair. It's time for you to see what other crafts and skills and trades you have. What else you can do. Okay. Wealthy man. Maybe you could go work for somebody wealthy, or maybe somebody trying to block your blessings, ruin your career, don't want you doing right. You got to think of all those perspectives. Okay, what about this wealthy man? Is he trying to rescue the collective from despair? Yeah, bringing a gift. This gift, what type of gift is this? What type of gift is this? Man. Sound like somebody want to be a part of your life. Distant horizon. So whether you're male or female, there's somebody that got their eye on you. They know that your life, who you are, what you are, adjudication. Coffin at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is official. There's a main man that got their eye on you. This is not just a joke, okay? This person wants some type of proposal. The coffin tried to flip out again. Yeah, so it seems like somebody left you something, or somebody is about to rescue you from your occupation. Everybody want to hear that. But what about this coffin? What does this leave? Anything else? Seems like a main man left you something. Family room. Absolutely. You're going to be a part of a family room. Or maybe what they left you is in the family room. Main female. They want you to be a part of. Seem like they want you to be a part. It's official. They want you to be a part of the family room before things get south. They want change in your life. Okay? So appreciate this. You don't have to look at this from a rich standpoint. Look at this, that you will find the wealth. You will find the support. You will get the message of concern. You will get everything you need in divine timing. Okay? The pathway. Just know you need to respect your temple at all costs. If you feel uneasy or something wrong, protect yourself, okay? Somebody got their eye on you, whether you know it or not. Whether it's a distant horizon eye on you or whether they're right there. Just know that you have to respect yourself, okay? Fire sign at the bottom of the deck. Pregnancy. You're about to bring something into fruition. It got narcissist in reverse, but it didn't really flip out. This is the one that flipped out. So pregnancy. What about this pregnancy? What about this growth and potential? What about this physical pregnancy? Intuition. Giving birth to power. Earth sign at the bottom of the deck. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. Cycles. So your intuition is about to spike. Your cleansing and detox is inevitable. Earth sign came out again. Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. So that means that this is dealing with Earth, you, or Earth sign, or you, the Earth sign. Your intuition and this pregnancy. Give it time, y'all. It's coming. It's coming. The same way you activated, your psyche activated, the same way your kundalini activated, the same way your Merkaba activated, the same way your spiritual essence tapped in. It's going to tap in again. Okay? Challenges. You've gone through the challenges, okay? And you're moving on. You're moving. You're moving on. And the cycles have no choice but to come back around to your favoritism. Okay? There's a time when you go, where you thrive. Okay? Your spirit rises to the occasion. Okay? You're about to be able to tap into spiritual sides of yourself that you didn't know you could develop. Date night and commitment. And this seems like this air sign or whoever, for the mundane thinkers, you're definitely about to go on a date night, air sign, earth sign situation. Seems like the earth sign person is going to be the one to humble you down and get you focused and grounded. And the air sign is the one who's going to help you to unleash parts of yourself you had jammed up because nobody would ever let you express yourself. That air sign. Fire sign. Oh, might be a fire sign too, y'all. That fire sign want to take you on vacation. The Mercury retrograde just passed by. You probably already knew this person. You probably felt there was a narcissist. Now that the Mercury retrograde, and that Mercury retrograde, even though they said it was happening this year, I think it started October 2024. Because I just was Look, yes. I was clashing with people for no reason. No. I don't know. Listen. Did the Mercury retrograde truly start the energy where you could feel it? Water sign. Did the Mercury retrograde start caution in gambling. Be paying attention to your addictions. You may be a water sign, or the person coming in your life may be addicted to you. Okay, this closed it up, y'all. Manifest what you need. Know that you don't want to be played. You want to protect yourself. Your health is important, okay? And people are separating from people and they still have baggage. So just protect your heart and your free will, okay? And nothing's wrong with a mini vacation. That could be a long-term vacation, you know? So there we have it. If you would like a reading, go to RevereSkye'sEssence.social. You can contact me by email, phone, all of that good stuff. I'm available to give you a reading. And we're going to leave it there. Unearth the magic. The truth will definitely set you free.